Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a video continuing the series. So this is a continuation of the What If series. If you don't know what the What If series is you ask the question, what if there was a rank 3 6-star of a version of a champion which is either a bit memey or forgotten or isn't current meta or is built up by synergies and is not your Dr. Dooms, your Omega Reds, your Nick Furies and whatnot. And the one on today's schedule is Guillotine, an old school champion, one I recently put up as a 6-star. Oh, by the way, for anybody that doesn't know, and if I remember, I'll put a kind of image over the top of this, is that there actually is a rank 3 6-star Electro. If you didn't know from last week, we did Electro, and it was kind of weird because I found it whilst doing arena grinding. So prior to the video coming out, I was like, okay. So yeah, it's cool to see one. But yeah, as I said, the focus of today's video is on Guillotine. Now there's a few synergies that make her really interesting, really oddly sustainable. Not for every single fight, but still for some decent like stuff. And in this particular video, we're going to take it into Variant 5. Not for a full deep dive, but just to kind of like showcase some viability. Also, there's going to be the Realm of Legends. Of course, it's always the Realm of Legends. A fight against Winter Soldier, and as well a fight, the full fight of Captain Marvel, which is really amazing. Also, the life cycle node in Act 6, Act 6.2.1. So various areas to take her into to test. But yeah, I just wanted to showcase her. The main features I think a lot of people want to be interested in is why would it be still a functional thing to do. She's quite sustainable because she's able to build up some regeneration, especially by throwing those bleeds. If she's not throwing bleeds, she's kind of like a bit, yeah. It's better to build up souls. The more you bleed, the more you get souls. The more souls build up, especially with certain champion synergies, you're able to do a huge amount of damage with the SP3, as said here. SP3, Le Fleur de Limar, consumes all available souls and deals 2% of the opponent's health in direct damage per soul consumed. Now that's all applicable and it's all fun, but it's more fun when you've got the likes of Night Thrasher in the team. That's definitely going to be one of the teams that we set up. Night Thrasher's here. So what's the big deal about this? Well, if you look down here, and it says each soul grants an additional 100 critical rating. Imagine throwing that SP3 and doing an extensive amount of damage. But also you can maximize more damage output by having the likes of Gamora, Ronan, and as well having Ronin, and as well having Morningstar. First of all, having Gamora in the team means that 50% when striking a bleeding opponent to gain a soul charge. So it's like, it's good. If the enemy's going to be bleeding, you get a soul charge. Perfect. We've already talked about Night Thrasher. Ronin, I like this one. So for this one, Guillotine striking an opponent with a 4th light attack has a 30% chance to gain a soul. The more souls you get, the more damage you do off of the SP3. It's beautiful. And also the way that you kind of deal back healing to yourself, which is going to be vitally important. And Morningstar, which is one of the key ones, is soul charges take 10 seconds longer to expire. The more you have on there, it means that you can really control the way that the battle works, and as well the extent of bleed damage you're doing, souls that you're cultivating, and as well the whole SP3 smackery, which you're going to see in the footage now. Now let's roll this footage. Will you join us at about 50 hits? And one thing I'm going to try and do in a moment is get hit. I got hit. That's good. I'm getting smacked even more. That's even better. Why is that good to be hit? Because it showcases the regeneration. You can see ticking back. 500 a time just then, and it's been at 4,900 right there. That's 5k health just in a very quick time frame, and I'm already up to like an SP3. I'm already kind of like getting the champion down. The bleed damage, because we've got the synergy about increasing potency, because that's another thing. The potency increase of the bleed effects are just so nice. This synergy that I'm coupling with it, this is a real strong option to take against the likes of Realm of Legends, of course. There will need to be some options to take on various different champions. I don't think it's 100% sustainable. I could probably get you about 3 to 4 champions to add into the team. Guillotine is a great option against Wolverine, and there are some other options which I need to do a Realm of Legends guide, but it's not on the top priority of the channel at the moment. It's mainly to serve those that are uncollected Cavalier and exploring some other stuff. I will go back to very early guides, but it's going to be a little while especially after all this YouTube stuff has now ended, but I am now on the back burner to then do all the content I should have done. Okay, done that fight, on to the next one. This is the fun fight. If you like fun, this is definitely for you. So Captain Marvel at the moment is, oh, look at that. Look at her, she's just so nice. Just so nice that she's taking it down. I'm seeing like 1k hits or ticks per bleed. That's nice. That's kind of nice. And what I want to achieve with this one is more on the SP3 line of doing the damage, the instant big smackaroony damage, which is usually the best damage that we want to see. So that's what we're going to do. We're already building up really nicely. The crits are nice. The bleed damage is just so extensive, and we're already past the 10 mark with the souls, which is great. That's what I want to achieve. I think I was going to try and get to about 50% before hitting in something like an SP3. So that's what I believe I'm doing. This is the build up now. This is the build up to the SP3. And you're looking at the amount of hits that we've done, 61 hits so far. And that's why the damage has just been absolutely melted. Look at the health is just melting off of Captain Marvel. As we're building up again the souls. Now I could have shot off the souls a lot earlier to maybe do the damage, and like even now, like we're going with the SP3, boom, 12% damage would have been nice with a 20%, but you know, you can't have everything. Souls go out. Look at them flying around, and they're just gonna like absolutely smack into. There we go. And maybe less hits could have been done to take down the champion. I also decided to take the champion into Variant 5. Arcane Torrent, with all its little kind of buffs and improvements, did make me feel that that would be like a cool option to just like see what the extent of damage and how quickly and the sustainability. I'm not going to say that this is going to be a complete option for every single fight, but still was interesting to go, look, let's just take the champion into some different or varied content, especially for the purpose of this video. And he's seen like great damage just then, especially taking on this, what is this, like a symbiote? Yeah, symbiote. And it's like, yeah, it's like building. We're at 8 souls already, so it's a lot of damage. It's very quickly, very consistent as well. This is rank 3 6-star. I love this, I really do. But I don't know if it's. I don't think this is going to be sustainable for every single piece of content. There's great staying power. Look, you know, I'm not even going to build up to an SP3, and it's already a case I could have like melted the champion out with a lot less hits if I decided to throw off an SP2 or an SP1 a bit quicker. But you know, it is what it is. And at the times you can't really kind of know how things are going to turn out. But boom, there we go. There's symbiote down. Moving on now to life cycle. This is life cycle, so 6.2.1. This is a very interesting concept. The idea of doing parries and heavies in order to bring the life cycle down. If you're not familiar with life cycle, then largely it's all about doing heavy attacks or knocking down the enemy. And you can see the blue shield. That's then going to go white. Oh, grey, and then it's going to be the same process until it really goes to a purpley pinky type colour, and that's going to mean that you get a lot longer for the life cycle of being down. Basically, if that shield that's blue or pink goes grey, hit on grey and you'll have a good day. Hit on purple and you'll feel flurple, whatever. Now the process with this, and I would recommend any champion can really do life cycle as long as you get to that purple stage, do a heavy attack and then shoot off an SP3. An example is going to be shown in a moment. So it's purple, as you can see. We then do the heavy attack, which is that, and she's down, and then it's going to be a case where, well, I decided to kind of, I think, wait off. I wanted to make double sure that this would work, because I did do a practice run and it didn't work out so well. So there we go, 1% down. We throw off the SP3 because of the grey. When it's grey, go and hit and have a nice day. And there we go. That is done. As simple as that. When it works, and yeah, I was pretty happy with that, how that went. Now this doesn't really feel like it's the best use of the champion. I'm sure there are very different ways and interactions you could use it. I do think this champion would be great on a monthly basis with things like Cavalier, Uncollected. If you're looking for options that are able to bleed and as well get health back, and as well do some damage, you can have a lot of fun. With a lot of the champion things, especially with what Kabam putting in with Act 7 or Book 2 Act 1, I'm going to be interested to utilize this and see where it goes, because it could be a case that this could be an option for some of those mystical interferences, interactions, and, well, not so much with the boss fights, but still there's going to be some stuff on there that's going to be essential to the grind. So yeah, this is a really cool option for anybody looking for something down the line. And I do like Guillotine, I really do. I just don't think that with a lot of stuff specific nature that Kabam put in, with Diss Track and with Buffed Up and with Biohazard with Seeing Red, not that this would really apply, but what I'm getting to the point is, because a lot of the content is incredibly specific, it does mean that champions like this, the interaction, unless we're talking about, you know, Diss Track where we can try and stack up 3 bleeds, then it could work. It could be a really fun option. But again, that implies that maybe this one would have Mystics on it. So, you know, we'll see. But in any case, that has been the champion of choice. That indeed has been the video. Check out some recent content posted up there. Thank you very much for supporting and watching these pretty interesting content deep dives into what ifs and synergies and champions of the past. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.